Hi guys, Shinter here, and in this video I'll try to do the side quests of I'm Setsuna. So let's play it. Okay, we are here at the last save point of the game. We need to leave Last Lands. I'm using a guide to do this. First place that I'll go is Need. Nice. I don't know Aha, you are Indir of the Masked People, ain't ya? I've got a letter for you. A letter for Indir? From who? Hey, what do you think you're doing, kid? You can't just read someone else's letter like that. So, what does it say? I'm leaving this to you as I believe you have the potential to make use of it. As you perhaps know, in these lands there are 3 important altars. It is said that if you hold up this Spirit Knight stone at those altars, you will receive guidance for the future. First, you should visit the altar in Serendel, next the altar in Morbreeze Mountain, and then finally the altar in the Himcot Forest. Remember this order well. When you require guidance for the future, please remember this letter. I hope that the wisdom of ancients can give you strength and shrine and a guiding light towards the future. You obtain the nameless Spirit Knight. What? Who's this from? A friend of yours, Indir? I think I know who it might be. So who is it? A woman? A man? Doesn't really sound like it's written by a woman, does it? You think we can really trust what this letter says? I've got an important duty to fulfill. Do you really want to put that at risk over something we read in some shady letter? Well, the first place it said to go was Serendel. Their decision, but if we're gonna go there, we sure as hell better keep our guard up. Remember there was a chest here, but it's not a blue one. shoot lightning. A world in which space, life, and even time are all connected. All life is one. All life understands each other. The birth of a white world of brilliant light. The nameless Spirit Knight transformed into a birth Spirit Knight. What was that? I heard it too. Was that voice of one of the ancients? That Spirit Knight stone you're receiving, dear. Don't you get the feeling it just changed? Yes, you're right. I can sense something from it. Like a powerful spirit. A special power must have been channeled into it. There were other altars we are supposed to go, right? What were they again? More Breeze Mountain and Hincon Forest, right? Maybe we need to go to all three of them for something to happen. This, yes. So this is the second altar. You think the stone will change again like with the first altar? Yes, probably. For what reason would the ancients leave behind such messages from the people of the future? These are people from way before even your ancestors, right, Julianne? Maybe they had some sort of vision. If only we could meet them and ask them ourselves. If hearing these messages from them make us feel that way, maybe that's what they were trying to do. Maybe they wanted to somehow talk to us across time. A Spirit Night stone bringing people together across the ages. I kinda like that. Space Lifetime, the birth of creation. New concepts and ever-expanding possibilities. An age born from the flow of time, a world in which time has begun to move. The birth Spirit Night transformed into the Prosperity Spirit Night, a world in which time has begun to move. So does that mean up until that point, time stood still? I'm not sure I get all this. Perhaps the world the ancients inhabited was one that we can't even imagine today. I wish we could see what it was like. Anyway, one thing for certain, the power in the stone seems to have increased again. What do you have? Load light? No, normal attack.
やるぞ。抵抗は無駄だ。よし。大きに切れぬものはない。行くぞ。やるぞ。抵抗は無駄だ。やるぞ。大きに切れぬものはない。
このくらいなら私でも平気だよ。
A world in which space, life, and time are no longer connected. All life is now separate, and all life now possesses magical energy. Power born from creation speeds up the flow of time and throws the light into disarray. Connections are broken and magical energy thrives. The demise of a white world of brilliant light. The prosperity Spirit Knight transforming into the demise Spirit Knight. Though this ancient age met its demise because all living things came to possess magical energy. Is magical energy a bad thing then? It's just stating the facts, ain't it? Magical energy came into the world. I don't think it's saying whether it was good or a bad thing. I wonder how much time passed after that, before the age of my kingdom. An unimaginable amount of time. Whoa, he spoke. The saturation and exhaustion of magical energy repeats again and again as time passes. The age of the kingdom was no more than one part of that cycle. What? Opposing forces are reacting inside the Spirit Knight. Ain't something meant to happen once we've been to all three altars? That was just a guess, right? It doesn't seem like any bad has happened, but nothing good either. It looks like it's addressed to Endure. I'll go ahead and read it. It seems you have arrived at the final altar. I knew you could do it. However, the Spirit Knight's stone power has likely not yet been unified. In order to make it reveal its true power, one more step is necessary. My house is on an island to the south of the mainland. Come and see me, and I shall tell you what to do. However, writes these letters is kind bossy. What do you think? Can we trust this guy? He doesn't seem like a bad person. Okay, a house in the south. Here you are, finally. There is something I wish to talk to you about. You come in alone, dear. The rest of you can wait in the airship. Don't worry, this will not take long. Well, alright. We will listen to an old man's story. It is not a long one. What sort of story? One that you may find surprisingly interesting, at least I hope so. You have done well to gather each of 3 powers inside this stone. I'm truly impressed. When I attempt to do so, it did not react in the slightest. I'm surprised to hear that. And I'm surprised to hear that from you. Nevertheless, my strength and magical energy alone were not enough. It seems the ancients will not only grant a power to one they deem worthy. Tell me, how do you think today's world appears to the ancients? Interesting. I see. I also find it very interesting that would think that too. And why do you say that? Because of humans and monsters. I hear that in ancient times all life understood each other. Hard to believe, huh? It is. If it is true, perhaps humans and monsters once coexist. Although perhaps back then there were no concepts of humans and monsters. You see, and dear, I love this word. Not only its beauty, but also its ugliness. Not only the good, but also the evil. I love every part of this word. Let me tell you about a man I once met, a mercenary. He was on the verge of death, as was the monster he had faced in battle. He had been hired to protect a village from the monsters. In order to protect the people of this village, he sacrificed his own life. When learning of his death, his client showed no sadness but only concern for the future. Out of curiosity, I decided to try making a proposal to that client. If it were possible to keep the monster at bay by sacrificing a small number of human lives, would you take that choice? The client hesitated, but only for an instant. As he replied, a smile almost seemed to appear on his face. Such a solution exists. I feel like shouting out, "Oh, what a baffling creatures humans truly are." A man who would sacrifice himself to protect the people from the monsters, and a man who would sacrifice the lives of the few to save the many. Which one are you, and dear? But neither. But why? Why? I apologize. But humans truly are a very strange creatures indeed. Depending on their circumstances and position, they possess entirely different viewpoints. They follow their instincts, yet they also oppose those instincts. They are strong, yet they are weak. What are you getting at? I apologize. I want to talk with you further. That is my only wish. Do you remember the town of Flonea? Yes, I remember. The way I see it, the citadel was ruled over by a very human man. He was prepared to sacrifice the lives of the few in order to keep the monsters at bay. You remember, don't you? No man can control the monsters. That is what you thought, is it not? Of course. Yes, of course. It is only natural to think that. I know the truth behind what happened. Why do you think that is? Well, it is because the Lord made his deal with a monster who had transformed it into a human. The one he struck a deal with was me. As a monster, I suppose you would say I'm a disgrace. I earned it to become human. But you see, dear, I find this life as a human so interesting. So very, very interesting. I love humans. What do you know about humans? You are a human I respect, dear. I wanted to help finish this. You, dear, are my ideal human, and now I intend to use all of my strength to destroy your future. I shall kill you, and I shall kill your companions. Then I shall watch over this world destruction with a smile on my face. No. You would die a monster's death. Haha, yes indeed. Let us go outside. I do not want my house to be destroyed, you see, as a human. First I shall kill you, next I shall kill your companions. Then I shall hand the ancient spirit night over to the creatures in the last lands. I shall bear witness to this world demise in your place. Are you ready? You need to ask. You are a feisty one indeed, dear. Then let us begin. This body may be old, but do not forget that I'm a monster. Okay. Battle pride.
やるぞ。力を貸す。やるぞ。ここで終わりだと。よし。
Death Thrones. I'm alive. I won. Hehehe. So you realized, did you? You're not much of an actor. Hehehe. I would expect no less from the man I regard so highly. Despite seeing through my act, you did not hold back. Amazing, and dear. You truly are worthy of the ancient spirit knight, and you are worthy to entrust this life of mine too. You obtain Genesis. By challenging my life force into the spirit knight, the opposing powers inside it will be bounded together. Then, and I only, will be restored to its former glory. Its power shall guide your journey towards the future. Take it with you on your way. You have gone stronger as a warrior and more importantly, as human. It seems the most important things of all are the bonds we make with others. I shall never forget that. Bonds, connections. What a truly wonderful thing. And dear, I'm sorry, I know we are supposed to stay in the airship, but I was worried. Is it over now? Yes, it's over. Thanks goodness. Shall we go back to the airship then? Ah, what kept you so long? If you are done, why didn't you tell us? Don't hump me in this too, alright? I tried to stop them. I sense a great power. It seems the energy inside the Spirit Knight has been fused successfully. Is that so? Then I'm sure it shall aid us greatly. Now that everyone is here, talk about impatient. Come on, let's go. Dan, could try putting a little more politely, could you? India is right, we have no time to waste. Yes, indeed. Oh, here we go. The emotionless trio. Okay, form the party again. And I have Genesis. Let me see, I can change. Enigma is okay, wall, I don't know. Yeah, give me this thing. Bum, bum. Alright, let's return to Lee. It cannot be. Am I dreaming? Hello, Dad. Setsuna, what are you doing here? I presume you had already reached the last lands long ago. Listen, Dad, the thing is, I cannot believe it. How is such a thing possible? So now you're searching for more powerful Spirit Knight stones to prepare for our final battle. Please don't tell the others about all this. It will only make them worry. But what will I tell them? How will I explain your return? Tell them she's just visiting. Don't you think they will want to know why, though? Unlike you and dear, I don't think most people would be satisfied with such a vague reason. It's still better than telling them the truth and worrying them. Very well, I shall explain to the others somehow. Thank you, Dad. You, Setsuna, I never dreamed I would be able to see you again like this. Life without you feels empty. Everything is gray. Are you... Oh, I forgot. Nirji is from this village too, isn't he? Do you two know each other? No. I'm sure he just mistook me for someone else. A pleasure to meet you. I'm Nirji. No, the pleasure is mine. I'm Hashin, Setsuna's father. Just me, or was that the most awkward greeting ever? Yes, well, anyway, more powerful Spirit Knight, you say? Do you have any ideas? No, I'm afraid not. I would love to be of assistance to you, but there is no Spirit Knight like that left here in the village. Have a better think. I really would like to help you, but unless you know something. Really? No, I don't know any. Wouldn't you mind? I would like to speak with him alone for a moment. With Nirj dead? It will not take long at all. Would you mind waiting here? I'm sorry, but would you mind too in here? No, I'm staying. I'm sorry, but this is between me and Nij. No, it's alright. Indir knows everything. I dislike beating around the bush. I shall get straight to the point. After you finish guarding Nanase's pilgrimage, why did you not return here? Mana waited and waited for your return. How was I ever supposed to show my face around here after the pilgrimage ended in failure? But still, Mana awaited your return. You know about Setsuna, do you not? Yeah. I presume you do not intend to anyone yourself as her father after all this time. No, I ain't that shameless. Then I have nothing left to say. If you wanna criticize me, go ahead, I'm ready. Do not make me laugh. What worth do you possibly think there is in my criticizing you? You are a cowardly man, and I shall never forgive you. That is all. However, as Setsuna's father, I shall show you a bare minimum of courtesy. After all, you are one of her guard now. So what did you mean by what you said? How I might know something about some Spirit Knight? I mean exactly what I said. Who do you think is the most worried of all about Setsuna's current predicament? Her mother, Mana. Knowing her, she would have plenty for her daughter's future, even for a situation as this. But I knew her ever since she was a little girl. That is the sort of person that Mana was. You mean? Have a good think. Your memories with Mana, your child's future. My memories with Mana. Can you think of anything she said? Anything she said? She never spoke about things like that when other people were around. I often used to take her to the woods with me. We spent hours there talking alone together. Let's try going to the woods then. Maybe we'll find something. What's it now? How much did you hear? Don't worry. I'll keep it secret from everyone. So you had a crush on my mom when you were younger, right, nerd? Haha, she was very pretty after all. Then why not looking in the woods? Perhaps there is some secret place that only you know of, nerd. A secret place? Dum, dum. Okay, where's the secret place? Here. Oh, there's a path here. Been closed off ever since the monsters started increasing. We'll be fine though, of course. Oh, this is like a mystery trail. Look what we got here. Are you strong?
私は戦う。
やるぞ。
I don't know.
ここで終わりだ。
Only this. I can't use. Why? 80. Okay.
私に貫けぬものはない。
Nice, perfect. That's all I needed. There's a luminaire.
みんなの思いをさらに。
Let me see this new attack, Jenny.
すべてに終焉。そして始まりを。
So.
やるぞ。
The combo.
準備。
抵抗は無駄だ。 やるぞ。
いけるよ。
I think it's the better price. Girl.
よし。
Oh no.
行くぞ。
Can I do more? Julian. Can go with this. First.
みんなの幸せのために。
He's back. Let's pray.
いけるよ。
とくと見よ。
やるぞ。抵抗は無駄だ。
Anti bird.
行くぞ。
やるぞ。
Setsuna. This to her.
みんなの幸せのために。
私に貫けぬものはない。
Won't work.
よし。抵抗は無駄だ。
いけるよ。
Please
まだやられん。
kill her.
すまない。
Where's the item that is one? Five, yeah.
みんなの幸せのために。
よし。抵抗は無駄だ。
手つく力よ。
いけるよ。
There.
みんなの想いをさらに。
まだやられん。
Please.
やるぞ。
すまない。
いけるよ。
Okay, you use this.
力を貸す。
I'll use an item. Mid potion.
天の加護。
やるぞ。
Here. Battle cry.
いけるよ。みんなの
よし。
Try to do this. So good.
行くぞ。我らの手を掴みよ。
さように。
This. Okay. So this is it. This is your secret place, Nirj. Yeah, I guess. I often use it to sit here with Mana and walk. I see. So this is the place. Is there a spirit night to be found here then? No idea. This is the only place I could think of, so I thought it was worth a try. How about you, Setsuna? Can you sense anything? I thought if you came here then maybe... Wait a minute. Damn it. Can't you guys have a nostalgic moment in peace? Dead. I don't mind you sticking around, but you sure you are strong enough to handle yourself? Doubt me, do you? We are the ones who are gonna have a problem if you are holding us up. Then just make sure you do not get yourself caught up in my magic. Oh yeah. I'll bet it's a real impressive. A Haishin the Great, mighty magician. What can you do? Put a muff out of a hat? You are a fine one to talk with that oversized sword of yours. The word overcompensating comes to mind. Huh? Just to watch, damn it. I shall make you all eat your words. It seems Sir Haishin is quite capable of holding his own in combat. Don't you think there is a lot of tension between these two, considering they just met? To me, it seems the opposite. Are they not comrades? And what? Nah, you're imagining things, Feeds. Alright, that's enough chatting. Let's take care of the rest of them. Is this Mom? Whoa, what do you mean? Why is this your mom? Indeed, it is your mother. As I thought, it seems she left behind her energy for you, Setsuna. Mana, sorry to take so long coming back. Mom, so you left your energy behind for me? This spirit knight is you. Mother's keepsake transforming into holy light. Yes, that's real nice, Setsuna. She was watching over me all this time after all. Well, see you dead. I guess see you isn't really the right thing to say. But anyway, I'm glad we got to see each other again. Looks like Mom saw all this coming through. She is really so amazing. Yes, well, you have a very few memories of hers, so in your mind she may be perfect. But Mana had many faults too. Really? She was a carefree woman and was a result often careless too. She was constantly losing things and always forgetting to bring in the laundry. She was not what you would call a great cook either. I suppose she was good at putting together something edible from whatever was available though. Yeah, now that you mention it. Did you just say something, Nij? No, nothing. Just talking to myself. Most of all, her kind personality meant that she trusted people far too easily. In the past, she even put her trust in a man that she could not see for a good-for-nothing he was. Cough, cough. Duration, your strength is impressive indeed. No doubt you would be able to hold your own if you join our guard. Haha, it's a very nice of you to say that. If no one has any objections, then perhaps I shall indeed join you. No way, you will never keep up. You stay here in the village. Now you give me orders, do you? Just shut up and listen, alright? We're gonna win this final battle and come back alive no matter what. So Setsuna needs a home to go back to. You need to protect that home, this village. I'm counting on you, Haishin. Finally, you called me by my name, you stillborn man. I cannot very well refuse such a honest plea, so it seems I have no choice. I shall do as you say. You mean you forgive me? Do not be so foolish. As a man, I can never forgive you. I see. But you are one of Setsuna's guard. As an old friend, I wish you well on your journey. You mean these two were friends after all? I don't know the details, but it seems so. Goodbye, Dad. Take care. I shall be waiting here always. Waiting to hear of your victory and waiting for your return. Okay, where's my there? Okay. I need 18 here. Amen. Aha! Are you travelers? Yes, why do you ask? Perfect. I apologize for my impoliteness, but I have a favor to ask of you. A favor? That's right, there's someone I want you to look for. Tell us more. Yeah, like Indir said, it all depends on what is favor of yours involves exactly. Thank you. I'm grateful to you for at least hearing me out. As you can see, I'm in charge of managing this village. Thus, I cannot simply leave it when it pleases me. Which brings me to the favor I wish to ask of you. There is a person I want to find. The president of the Magic Consortium. What? The president of the Magic Consortium? He and I are old friends, you see, but I lost contact with him a long time ago. Recently, however, I learned of his whereabouts. So, where is this president then? In the Nameless Village. The Nameless Village? I heard it's a village inhabited by only the most lawless of outlaws and thugs. It sounds like a hazardous place indeed. Indeed it is. That's why I haven't been able to ask this of anyone else. I can tell you just by looking at you, however, that you are very strong. Oh, the president of the Magic Consortium. I wonder what he's like. If you are able to bring him here, you shall be duly rewarded. In fact, no, you shall suffice if you can simply ascertain that he is indeed in that village. As a reward, I should give to you my family iron loan, this Spirit Knight stone. We'll do it. You will? Wonderful. I'm very grateful indeed. Hold on, dear. Are you sure you thought this through? I do know. I kind of wanna see the president now. Yeah, I'm a little intrigued too. Oh, I'm so glad you came. I don't know what I would have done otherwise. If you can just have a look for the president when you stop by the Nameless Village. Okay, the Nameless Village. Hello? Hey, what are you staring at? Got a problem, Paul? Nah. Hey, man. Hey, old man. Travelers, are you? We don't get many of them here. Although it does not appear you are just any old travelers. So what brings you here? We are looking for someone. Oh, is that so? This is a lawless place. No residence or knighthood here. Who might you be looking for in a village of criminals such as this, I wonder? He's not a criminal. We are looking for the president of the Magic Consortium. The president, huh? He was indeed here in the village. Really? Where is he now? First, let me instead ask you a question. What do you plan on doing once you find him? There's someone who really wants to know where the president is. If possible, he wants us to bring him back with us. Oh, that won't be possible. Why is that? The president was indeed here. He was carrying out research into a type of a spirit knight, I believe. But he is here no longer. To put it frankly, there is no use searching for him now. He is no longer in this world. So he's dead, you mean? A little while ago, this place was attacked by a huge monster. He lost his life trying to protect the village. A heroic death indeed. Nobody remained, so there is no grave. If he is now deceased, then our search is truly futile. Indeed it is. I'm sorry that you have wasted your time, but I would have advised that you simply be on your way. Oh man. You think the president is really dead? Well, we ain't got no way of knowing that, do we? He said there was no grave too. I was looking forward to seeing what he was like. What was that? It sounded like a monster's howl. Let's go check the watchtower. Or that. And buy things. Man, talk to me. Dragon, this is the best one. I want this. Things there are. Oh, this is new. I don't know, but the magic attack is weak. I abandoned my home and run. Eventually I ended up here. I don't have anywhere else to go. I shall live all the rest of my life here. Man, I need some high potions. Give me 9. Fine. Go away, don't talk to me. Let me see before What the hell is that thing? It's huge. I've never seen anything like it before. Perhaps this is the monster that slayed the president. Hold on a minute, is that... What's the matter, Tina? So you have realized it too, Tina? Yes, I didn't think it could be, but what the hell are you two talking about? First of all, we need to make certain. Make certain of what? It seems we've been deceived. This is my conclusion also. Come on, you two, stop leaving us hanging and tell us what's going on. We found the president of the Magic Consortium. Really? Where is he then? He's right in front of us, or what's left of him at least. What? You don't mean? That monster is the president. What? How the hell do you know that? At the center of that monster, I can sense a human consciousness, even though the consciousness of any regular human would have been long disappeared. So you mean the president is alive inside that thing? Pids and I, what we sensed was a tiny fragment of human consciousness. I wouldn't say he's alive, but something of his consciousness does still remain. The president didn't fight that monster or get eaten by him. That monster is the president. What do you mean? Is that even possible? I don't know how it happened. If we are going to find out, we need to find someone who does know. Ask that old man. Yes, good idea. He seems the most likely to know something. Alright, let's start with that smuggled man. I'll make him talk, just to watch. Niji, you mustn't do anything rough. You only make matters worse. Yeah, alright. Oh, back again after all. I hope that you have left before the monster came. Come on, tell us what you know, everything. Is that monster the president? It was the president, to be precise. Now, it's no more than a monster. Anyway, it seems there's a little point in me hiding the truth any further. I see, now I understand. You are a clone of Iltz. Then it's no wonder that you realize the truth. Very well, I shall tell you everything. This is all because of the research the president was pursuing. Research? The president spoke of it constantly. He wanted to return a certain being to its original self. A being that had changed beyond all recognition. He wanted to rectify the consortial's past mistakes, and so he began research into creating a Spirit Knight powerful enough to overcome that being. But he failed, and he himself was absorbed by the being's power. So that's how he ended up turning into a monster. Pretty sad. Even if he did have it coming to him. How many times must the Magic Consortium make the same mistakes before they realize? There are some things in this world that humans need to just leave well alone. Spirit Knight contains the power of the laws that govern all creation. No one ever knows what ancient civilization created. Trying to create something like that yourself is beyond arrogant. I'm not asking you to agree with what he did, but all researchers believe that he road to the truth can only be found by breaking boundaries. Well, the result of foolish research like that is on the verge of destroying the world. I'm fully aware that you have no duty to do so, but will you save the president? And by that you mean for us to slay that monster? The president still remains inside him, even if only faintly. That's why it won't enter the village. But the last of his senses shall soon disappear, and then the monster will indeed attack this village. Can you destroy it before that happens? We'll do it. Is that so? Thank you. I mean your dad. Alright, fine. Let's go and take care of the president, or monster rather. This sure turned it into one hell of a favor. Imagine the look of his face if we brought this thing back with us. It cannot be helped. Surely this is through some twist of fate. Let us dispose of the creature with our own hands. No, it seems that will no longer be necessary. What do you... Hey, what the hell is going on? Damn it, everyone get down. What? I don't have to fight, it's gone. His life force has disappeared. His time had come. And we didn't even fight. I'm not sure if I'm relieved or what. Well, it was a pretty sorry end, but the guy got his just dessert. Anyway, we've done what we came here for, sorta. And dear, would you mind if we went and saw that old man one last time? If you want. Thanks. I didn't want to leave here without giving him a final warning. Alright, let's go and see him. There's one here too. So you have defeated the monster, or the president, should I say. I'm very grateful. Let me thank you on behalf of the village. We didn't defeat it ourselves, but I guess this was fate. Anyway, more importantly, there were several things I want to ask of you. You saved our village. I shall do my utmost to grant your request. I hope you are going to stick to your word. Of course. First of all, I wanted to destroy all the results of the research. All the documents, everything, burned and all. Secondly, I wanted to stop all the human experiments right now. I have no idea what you are. Explain, Ertina. He's playing dumb, but this old man is none other man than the president. What? You're joking, right? He's the president of the Magic Consortium? Or to be precise, he's one of the presidents. What do you mean? I heard this a long time ago. Apparently, the president of the Magic Consortium isn't a single person. It is title held by multiple people. The consortium is run by a council in order to ensure that no one person holds too much power. So you mean there are other presidents too? Well, most of them are probably dead by now. Actually, I figured that whoever turned into that monster was probably the last one. So, why do you say that I'm one of the presidents? Well, first of all, you called my car, the Time Judge, by her real name, Eutis. Secondly, you didn't bat an eyelid when I said the word was on the brink of destruction. That means you are someone who is in the know. Very well. You are indeed correct. Athena, just now you mentioned human experiments. That's right, they are indispensable to Spirit Knight research. That's why the president of the Magic Consortium took an interest in this village. This place is full of people who no one will ever miss even if they disappear. Damn, so that's what's been going on. They probably had their eye on several people in order to choose someone suitable for their experiments. How awful. This is all in order to take this word back from the monsters, to stop humans from living in fear. Don't waste your breath trying to rationalize it to me. I won't let you play with human like any further, no matter what your goals are. You kept finish things right now. No, stop it, Indir. If you do that, we'll be just as bad as they are. We are different. We understand how precious life is. Setsuna is right. You damn well better keep your promise to Athena, though. If you want, I could just burn up all the research results right now. I'm sure many people in the Magic Consortium work hard to try and help people. As president, you should act in a way that does not bring shame to them. Very well, I shall keep it in mind, I promise you. Good grief. Now we gotta go explain all this to that aide in Tenderville. You know, though, this man is one of the presidents, right? How about we take him back to Tenderville? No, we already gone to enough trouble as it is. We explain what happened and leave it at that. Yes, I agree. Oh, is it you? It is you. Have you been to the Nameless Village? So what happened? Well, the thing is the president had already passed away. I see, that is a shame. Just as planned though, right? What might that mean? It means that the reason you asked us to go there in the first place was to take care of that monster. What? I have absolutely no idea what you're talking about. You are one of the presidents too. What? He is? Really? Well, very clever indeed. That wasn't just a wild guess, was it? Then, is this man really one of the presidents? Yep, no doubt about it. The president of the Magic Consortium isn't a single person, but several people, isn't that so? No, I have absolutely no idea what you're talking about. You can play dumb if you want, but if I found out you're using the people in the Tenderville in experiments, I won't go easy on you, I can promise you that. What? Of course not. I'm merely the administrator here, and I enjoy my job very much. I won't lay a finger on the people here. There is no need for you to look at me like that. Alright, I believe you for now. Anyway, putting that behind us, here's the article I promise you. This stone, is this the result of the consortium's research? Who knows? I can, however, vouch for its power. Of course, if you want your doubts, you're free to discard it. Take it. I'll take it. Giaradia. You sure, Tina? What if it turns into a giant monster? What if it turns you into a giant monster as well? Then I shall accompany you until the end of your journey as a giant monster. I'm joking, of course. Put this attack here. Okay. Now I go to Kurika. I don't need. Where's Freya? Hey Freya. Well, I can scarcely believe my own eyes. Hey Cap. Looks like I'm not imagining things, which makes me worry. What are you doing here? You're not going to tell me you failed again, are you? Come on, look, the sacrifice is right here, safe and sound. Our journey is going fine, don't worry. Then what on earth are you doing here? Well, you see... Dear me, what a predicament, and that man who attacked me is now one of your companions, I see. It's clear your journey hasn't been a straightforward one. Well, you haven't failed, that's the important thing. Anyway, tell me honestly, is Nerd making himself useful? He's been a great help. Well, yes, well, I suppose you are the only one saying to be the polite. What do you take me for, damn it? So if your journey isn't over yet, what are you doing back here? I came to get my sword. Your sword, the one I gave you, you mean? I seem to remember you turning it down, say you didn't need it. No, that was, I just didn't think I was worth it of it. And now you do? The fact you failed to guard Nana safe has all been forgotten now, has it? No, I never said that. I know I'm no hero, but all I can do is keep pressing on. And to do that, what I need right now is strength. First, you don't want it. Now you do. How did I ended up with such a foolish student? Please, master. I understand your situation. However, I'll decide whether to give it to you or not once you have met your guest. My guest? Perhaps it is his strong will that brought you here. What are you talking about? Go to the beach. He should be waiting there. Who should? Go and see an old friend of yours. Beach. Enter. Go to the beach. I don't want to fight, please. Here. Hey man. Hey man. Look at me. How to get this? Say something. So have you come? You are Shinku. You are the last person I expected to see here. You know him? He served on the pilgrimage together with me. We were separated when that huge monster laid waste to the garden. I ain't seen or heard of from him since. I never even dreamed he was still alive. Oh, so he's an old companion. For an old comrade, something is not right. I do not sense friendliness from this man. I sense hostility. What a relief to see you're safe, hey Shinku. I'm so happy to see you after all these years. Don't talk to me like we are buddies, Nirj. You let Nanase die. Now I wanted to pay for that crime with your life. With my life? Shinku, what are you? I honed my strength in order to avenge our companions who died during the pilgrimage. I grew stronger in order to make you pay. But because of the injuries I received on our journey, I can grow no stronger than this. I'm unable to defeat you. What? Are you being serious? Of course I'm serious. If you wish to run, run. I will not follow you. But your past will follow you forever. I ain't running nowhere, but I ain't giving you my life either. Please, Shinku, listen. I have a duty I must fulfill. That's why I'm here now. What duty can a man like you ever fulfill? Will only make the same mistake again. No, I won't. I can't. And that's why I need more strength. So you need this sword, right? Then take it from me by force. What? You too, master? What are you saying? What Shinka says is true. There is no point in giving it to you if you only make the same mistake again. Shinku is unable to defeat you himself. So instead, I shall be your opponent, and I will not hold back. If you lose to me here, well, there was no hope in entrusting the future of the world to you anyway. You serious? Indeed I am. Alright, get back all of you. Nirj. Oh my gosh, alone, I hate this.
生贄は俺が守る。行くぞ。
Already? potion.
もう怖いものは何もない。
Oh my
聞かねえぜ。行くぜ。聞かねえぜ。行くぜ。
nice. I believe I can win. Dun, 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 dun.
あらよっと。
Double back. Fine, fine.
行くぜ。あらよっと。 聞かねえぜ。
Potion. Yes.
かかってこい。行くぜ。消えろ。
What the? Ah, you use this. Okay, let me heal. Let me heal.
かかってこい。聞かねえぜ。行くぜ。
Yes.
聞かねえぜ。
Calm. Calm.
かかってこい。
Don't need more high
聞
potions.
かねえぜ。 聞かねえぜ。
Damn it. Not enough. I need to heal. Holy sh. High potion. Calm.
もう怖いものは何もない。
Come on, I can win this.
行くぜ。 行くぜ。
What is this new attack? Oh, rebellion.
行くぜ。かかってこい。
Rebellion again. Attack.
消えろ。
Sweet. Very nice. Oh, I don't know why I'm faster.
消えろ。
I won. Oh, fine. For a long time, I suffered alone, endlessly regretting what happened. I was stuck in the past, unable to move forward, but then I got the push that I needed. It was my new companions who gave me that push. Traveling together with them has made me realize something very important. Overcoming your past don't mean denying it or ignoring it. It means understanding your own weakness and accepting that what happened happened. That's what you gotta do if you wanna move forward. Looks like you were right, Master. Yeah, it does. It seems you really have overcome your past niche. There is no hesitation in your hand, no weakness in your swing. Huh? Sorry, the captain insisted that she wanted to test you, you see? I didn't think we were going to fight him for real, though, Master. I just got sick of listening to you two talking for so long. You mean you planning all this, Freya? What sort of person comes up with a plan like that? Well, there were some things I wanted to give you. Shinku happened to be in town, so I asked him to help me. Things you want to give me? You obtain Master Sword and Rebellion. What's this? You said that you needed strength in order to continue on. However, what you truly need is determination. The determination shall become your strength. That is what true strength is in your hands. This sword and this stone will grow stronger. I suppose in that sense, perhaps you are right to return to me. The old you probably never would have been able to unlock its strength. You have become a man with determination even greater than my own. Now you are worthy of this sword. Master, thank you. Thank you very much, Freya. There is no need to thank me. Your pilgrimage is more rigorous than any ever before it. And you do it for the sake of everyone in this land. It's only natural that I should help you. Come Shinku, let us return to the fort and drink. It seems we no longer need to worry about the sacrifice guards. Good luck, Nirj. I'll be praying for your success. If you make it back alive, let's get together and reminiscence over the old days, huh? What strange creatures humans are. They pass on their own will to others. Can't you understand that? No, perhaps now I do understand. The past is important too, just like the future. When I fulfill my duty as a sacrifice, it will be my memories with everyone in my heart. Well, that won't be happening quite yet. The old man's right for once. Right now we need to work hard so that we have no regrets when we head into that final battle. Hey man, you have a new sword. Okay. Have a new spirit name. Rebellion. Alright. Put here. Here, is that you? Really you? Haha, long time no see. How have you been? Were you not on your way to the last lands? Well, yeah, but with everything that's happened, surely you do not mean to say you grew homesick. No, it's not that. It's just that we are going to be facing a pretty tough battle. So right now we are trying to see if we can fight some powerful Spirit Knight stones. And this is the only place that I know after all. Spirit Knight stone, you say? I'm afraid all the ones found here grants no great powers. Right, yeah, sure. However, although I have no Spirit Knight to give you, I may be able to introduce you to some powerful allies. Allies? They arrived here not long ago and have been helping us to repel the monsters. Anyway, it shall be far simpler if you meet them for yourselves. They should be by the Spirit Knight pillar. Okay. Lucas Rot. The magic keep. No, I don't want this. Who are you people? Are you who Hidar was talking about, our new allies? Allow us to introduce ourselves. I'm seeing the elders of us three sisters. I'm Kotra, the second elders. And this is Tron, the youngest. So the youngest sister is pretty quiet, huh? Yeah, don't worry about her. She's got a fear of strangers. I never expected our new allies would be three sisters. Oh, I get it. You must be Kira. It's an honor to meet you, young hero. Hero, me? We have heard about you from Hidar, how you saved the village from great danger. Oh, well, but me, a hero? I mean, I guess I helped it out, but I didn't really do much. Look at him getting all shy. You just be quiet, old man. Everyone, look out, monsters! Oh, more of them. Don't worry, leave them to us. Man, you girls are sure strong. A perfectly synchronized attack, just as one would expect from three sisters, I suppose. You three, are you rare bloods? You could tell, huh? You sure are sharp. We are indeed what the humans call rare bloods, like the people of your village. However, we are not exactly the same, a subtype, if you will. A subtype. Our magic power is really strong, and it seems we live longer than you two. That was amazing, though. When Hidar said you were powerful allies, he wasn't joking. Yeah, well, monsters like that are no sweat for us once we get serious. Thanks. I'm sure everyone in the village really appreciates your help. We are guests in our village. This is the least we can do to repay you. Anyway, Heather asked us to patrol around here. We better have another look around and make sure no more monster have snuck in. Please excuse us. Hey, listen everyone, I've got an idea. Will you hear me out? Go ahead. Thanks, Indir. So what's this idea? Those three sisters, how about we get them to join the Sacrifices Guard? Join the Sacrifices Guard? Well, I guess it ain't a bad idea. They did pretty damn strong. They probably a lot more help than any Spirit Knights ever gonna be. I'm against it. Oh, why? Time has been wound back all these times, and those girls were never part of the guard, not once. That's my reason. And why does that matter? Indir's the same, isn't he? This is the first time coming on this journey, right? Well, yes. Those girls are probably special, like Indir. They are like our ultimate allies, sent here to help us across our mission. When you put it like that, it does kinda sound like a good idea. Exactly, old man. I know that you help our Johnny succeed. Well, I still against it. Definitely. What about you, Indir? I'm all for it, no problem. Alright, I knew you would say that, Indir. You are a smart guy. Indir, are you seriously suggesting this? I've already said that I'm against it. Alright, let's go ask them now. Come on, no time to waste. Haha, here they are. Heather's here too, perfect. But where's the youngest sister? I believe she returned to the Spirit Knight Pillar after we finished patrolling. She seems to have taken quite a link into it. Alright, oh well, so we've got something we want to talk to you about. We too have something to talk to you about. From what I heard, it seems these girls know Thor. Thor? My brother Thor? He saved us when we were captured by a group of cruel monsters. He was a great guy. It was Thor who told us about this village too. When we learned of his death, we were all overcome with grief. I see. So, what was it you wanted to say? Oh, right. Well, we were wondering if you three would join the Sacrifice Guard. Us join the Sacrifice Guard? Really? You want us to come along? You would be very welcome. See, Indir wants you to join us too, so how about it? If you'd be willing to help us, we'll be very much appreciated. If you would be willing to have us join the guard, then we shall do so happily. Really? So you come with us then? You got it, Master Kier. Master Kier, no. Sorry, but I can talk to you alone for a minute. Oh, sure. What do you want to talk about? The thing is, we never traveled with other people before. We are happy to be of help, but I'm worried too. Oh, you don't need to worry, my companions are all great people. But they are humans, right? We had nothing but bad experience with humans. So up until now, we never trusted anyone except each other. Well, sure, there's a lot of bad humans, that's certainly true. But my companions aren't like that at all. They are different. I see. You really seem to trust them. I wouldn't be traveling with them if I didn't. I trust them completely. And you can trust them too, don't worry. I mean, sure, Endear wears that spooky mask and he's a mercenary. He's pretty unfriendly and you might find him cold, but deep down he's a good person. I know he is. And Setsuna, the sacrifice, is a really good person too. I see, thank you. I feel much better now. Alright, I guess my mind's made up then. Great. Oh, well, hello there, finish your private chat. I never had you down as such a ladies' man, Kerr. I feel sorry for you, old man, I really do. So old and bitter that you feel that needs to tease an innocent, honest young man like me. Wait, you are not jealous, are you? What? Of course I ain't. Anyway, it seems settled. It pains me to see the village lose such powerful new allies. But it is for the sake of the pilgrimage. It cannot be helped. Please, make sure not to make sure that no harm comes to them. You don't need to worry about that. It'll be fine. Your little sister is at the Spirit Night Pillar, right? Come on, let's go get her. Seeing as you are not used to things yet, you stay back and let us do the fighting. If anything happens, make sure to protect Setsuna. Understood, the sacrifice life should be our utmost priority. Got it, leave the rear guard to us. Alright, let's go. If there's anything you don't understand, just feel free to ask. Good grief, when did Kir get so enthusiastic? Oh, leave him be, he's just trying to make a good impression. Now then, where's that sister of yours? What's going on? Whose magic is this? Leaving us behind you wasn't a good idea, you're a white open. You don't mean you three, but why? We are after the sacrifice all along. We have cast no magic on you only, out of respect to Thor. I don't care what your reason is, hurry up and let them go. They're my companions, my friends. No, you're being deceived. Humans will never accept us, rare bloods. That's not true. Setsuna and Deer, they all accept me. Dear me, the humans have got you right where they wanted you, haven't they? The only reason they keep you around is because they can use you. If you are just a regular boy, they will get rid of you without thinking twice about it. No, that's not true. You don't know what humans are really like. They are not like us. They don't accept people who are different. Never. No matter what. We shall take the sacrifice with us. What to do? Give it up right now. Oh. How very human, always trying to get your own way by force. We shall use the sacrifice to help us. No, I won't let you. The sacrifice is already destined to die. We are simply going to have her die in a way that helps us. If we combine her life force and magical energy with our own force, we should be able to destroy the Spirit Knight pillar and extract the magical energy stored inside it. No way, that's impossible. Only the person who channeled their magical energy into it can extract it again. No, I think it may well be possible for us. We are rare bloods like you, except we are much more powerful. Stop it, please. Why are you doing this? So that we have the power to never succumb for any fool again. Are you that desperate for power? The humans live in fear of the monsters, but they are able to treat us rare bloods with great cruelty. We do not wish to let ourselves to be overpowered by wicked humans ever again. They are hidden by our clothes, but our whole bodies are covered in scars. We suffered more at the hands of humans than you could ever imagine in our worst nightmares. But worst of all are the scars in our hearts. Those wounds have never healed. Someone like you who grew up in a cozy little village like this could never understand. You could never understand how much the humans have made us suffer just for being rare bloods. You said that our sister was quite pure, but that is not the case, huh? She's not quiet, she can't speak. She used it to love singing in her beautiful voice, but one night the human crushed her throat just because her crying irritated them. What? There are Spirit Knight stones that can store our magical energy, just like the Spirit Knight pillar can store yours. The humans used them to control us. So after Thor set us free, we swore to each other that we would never trust humans. We swore that we'd never let them or anyone else ever control us again. The two of us both managed to endure our treatment by the humans, but the wounds our youngest sister has suffered will never heal. But still, even after hearing this, you still don't get it? This is why I hate sheltered little brats like you. Please stop, I don't want to fight you. Please don't make me take lives that my own brother saved. How, you think you can take us all alone? We've got hunters too, you don't stand a chance. Stop it, stay away from them, stay away from Setsuna. Setsuna is my companion, and she's everyone less hope. If she dies, we are all done for. A terrifying beast is going to destroy the whole world. All the more reasons for us to kill her then. Indeed, let it destroy this world and everything in it. What are you saying? Don't get it? If this world is destroyed, it can be reborn, a new world can be created. One where everyone is equal and no one is discriminated against. We won't let you. What an arrogant man you are. Kindly considering your position, we are clearly the ones with the advantage here. Come on, Kier, you should join us. Forget about those evil humans and come with us. We'll create a new future for our people. It is not too late. Join us, Kier. And dear I, don't forget your duty. Yeah, you're right. I'm part of the sacrifice guard. No matter what happens, I have to protect the sacrifice. I have to protect Setsuna. That's my duty. I don't know whether humans are good or evil. I don't know who's right or who's wrong. But I do know one thing. No matter how dark the clouds, the sun is always there behind it. Just like the sun, my faith will always be there, no matter how green things might seem. My faith that one day everyone will live in peace, humans, monsters, bird, blood, everyone. Ha, don't make me laugh. Your pathetic faith is nothing compared to our pain, our anger. If you are so set on destroying the future, then I'll fight you, I'll stop you, no matter what. Cancelling out our magic in an instant. I'm impressed here, however, as long as the three of us are together, you shall never defeat us. Just so you know, since coming up our Trinity attack, we haven't lost a single battle. Not to anyone. Come on, stop. Why do you have to fight? This world belongs to the humans, not us. You are a red blood, you must understand our pain. Okay, that's fine. Okay. Let's try to kill this girl first. Not so good. It's fire. Now that one can resist. Meteor. Oh, this is enough. Luminaire. One is gone. Only light.
私の覚悟に見せてあげる。これに耐えられるかな。
One.
私に貫けぬものはない。
私が倒れるわけにはいかない。
Ah, I messed up. Fear threw me off at the last moment. I did. If it wasn't for that, we would have won for sure. Why? Why did this have to happen? Couldn't be helped. We can't change how we are. This too was fate. But, Mommy. Take care. Just so you know, I really was happy that you asked us to join you. I'm sorry I said I hated you. If only we'd met each other sooner. Obtained Dark Moon. Obtained Doom. What is this? A Spirit Knight stone of theirs? Or maybe the Spirit Knight is the anchor. Maybe they became that Spirit Knight so they could always be with you. Take good care of it. Yeah, I will. Thanks, Indir. Here? It would be... If I would be in their position, maybe I would have done the same thing too. Well, you ain't. You are you, kid. And you met us. That's what fate is, and no one can change it. All you can do is choose your path and walk along it. Yeah, I know that, old man. But when you say it, it feels like arguing back. Are you sure you alright, Kira? If you want, we can rest for a while. Don't worry about me. I've got 4 people supporting me now. My brother and those 3 girls. I'm truly disappointed to hear that you do not count on us among those supporting you. Oh, sorry, of course, my mistake. You are all supporting me. Let me correct myself. I've got 10 people supporting me. Come on, bring it on. Alright, don't get carried away, kid. Hehe. There. Oh yeah, it's here. For this, I will need. Are you here looking for the Spirit Knight Stone too? What Spirit Knight Stone? Oh, so you are not. I was sure you'd come here looking for the Spirit Knight Stone. What Spirit Knight Stone are you talking about? Come on, tell us. Well, it was washed in by the sea. Apparently, it is a really rare one and it has some mysterious power. Oh, I like the sound of that. So where is it? No, you're better off not looking for it. Take my word for it. Why is that? Because it's cursed. Cursed? That's right, it brings nothing but misfortune. What do you mean? Each person who has owned the stone has since met a horrible end. It's cursed. Anyone who lays hands on it will die. Scary stuff. Alright, count me out. What's wrong, Feeds? No, nothing. So, who has the stone now? Who knows? Rumor has it some kid stole it and run off with it. Someone saw him fleeing to the north apparently. If you want to know more, try asking around the town. A child. Anyway, we don't need no cursed stone. Let's just forget about it. No child is gonna have the magical energy to use it anyway. They'll just think it is any old stone, get bored of it, and throw it away eventually. No, perhaps you should look for it. What the hell? Why? Mysterious as always, huh, Feeds? And sell me some my potions. Just give me more of these. Fine. You dear me, that was a close one. What happened? Well, I heard some cavern no one had entered for years were found in the Frieden caves. So I went to have a look, and inside I found a lone child. I was concerned, so I called out to him, but he attacked me using a strange spirit night stone. Just my luck, I tell you. He might have followed me back, so I get out of here as well if I were you. A child with a spirit night stone, could this be? Yes, it sounds like this is the child who stole the cursed spirit night. The Frisian caves. Go, 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 go. Let me see what we have. Oh, the monsters are weird.
私でも平気だよ。
Boy. I have to fight this.
これは俺の獲物だ。消えろ。
Good. Down right. Yeah. Dun, dun, dun.
このくらいなら私でも平気だよ。
I don't need this guy here. Oh. What's it?
力を貸して。
No problem. I can use luminaire and
私の覚悟を見せてあげる。
我が槍の前に敵はない。
力を貸して。私の覚悟を見せてあげる。
我が槍の前に敵はない。
yes. Hello again. It's you. I'm so glad to see you all right. It's all thanks to you. Since then, You are. Why is he with you? Didn't you know he's the one who killed my mama? He's our companion now. What? He can't be. He killed mama. No, it's alright. Fitz is in our side now, and he is a very strong ally. No, I don't believe you. There is no use resisting. Fitz, wait. I'm here for one reason only. Give me that spirit knight. Say you're sorry then. Say you're sorry for what it did to my mama. Go on. Apologize to him. I cannot do that. Fitz, I will not deny my past. I will not apologize for it or regret it. If you wish to feed on hatred, so be it. It matters not to me. You must choose your own way of life. You are free. However, I shall use that spirit knight. Give it to me. Fitz, wait, he's just a child. You can't treat him like that. I see. I get it now. You are all after my stone. No, that's not true. Listen, that spirit knight is cursed. If you keep it, something terrible will happen to you. No, I can tell this stone is really powerful. As long as I have this, I can even beat him. I can get revenge for Mama. If you will not give it to me, I shall take it by force. Go on then, just try. I will kill you. Peace. I've been all by myself. It was hard and lonely, but I didn't give up. I believe what you said. I believe that one day I'll be able to make friends. But whenever they realize I'm not a human, they all run away. I hate them. I hate everyone. I hate you most of all. Die. Beats, what are you doing? You ain't gonna be able to take this much longer. It cannot be helped. I swore to Athena that I would lend my strength to the sacrifice. I cannot die here. Do not hold it against me. No, stop, Feeds. Endear, make him stop. Stop. I'm sorry, but I cannot do that. No. Huh, it doesn't hurt. I already told you. All I want is that spirit night. I do not wish to take your life. I made sure not to harm you. Give it back, it's mine. If you wish, I will return it to you. However, first I want to see what will happen to the barrier of this spirit night with your own eyes. What the hell? What's going on? It can't be. It is this destruction inside me. This the power this spirit night contains. It is physical, it's a physical manifestation of my old urge for self-destruction. So that's why this town is cursed. That is why all humans who possess it met a horrific end. Stay back. It is the destruction inside me. I'm the only one who can defeat it. Right. What? No, it's this. No, it's not this. No, but it's strong. But it's not this. Is this? Okay, 92 heal. Both this. Weak. In there.
私の覚悟を見せてあげる。
やるぞ。
Better
ここで終わるわけには。
Fine.
やるぞ。
行くぞ。私もまだまだ鍛錬が足りないようだ。
You obtain a dragon rock. I do not know who made this spirit night or why, but I can sense a faint connection to the hatred inside it. Hatred. It appears to somehow to be connected to the hatred of my former master. It seems you too sensed this when you held it in your hands. So that was that feeling of gloom inside me, that urge to destroy everything. Those were the emotions of my former master. There is no light, only eternal, never-ending darkness. Beats. I'm not telling you to forget your hatred. If that is what you choose to feed off, so be it. But remember this, hatred leads to nothing. Beyond solitude and hatred, there is only destruction and infinite nothingness. What do you know? I too was once part of that very hatred. No one else needs to feel what I have felt. You mean you did this to save me from destruction? No, you misunderstand. I wanted this spirit knight, and so I took it from you, that's all. Thank you, Fitz. Either way, you saved his boy. I hope you're not expecting me to thank you. No, I'm not. Let me say one more thing to make sure you understand. If your hatred begins to overcome you, come and kill me. Come and release that hatred. I shall be waiting. I'll never forgive you for what you did to my mama. So once the sacrifice journey is over, come back here. I want to be the one to defeat you. I'll make you apologize to me. If you are still alive, that is. I'm not going anywhere. Thank you again. No, I'm just glad you're going to be alright. One day, I'll find strong friends like you. I think this will be the last time we see each other, so take care. Why will it be the last time? You will come back after your journey's over, won't you? She won't be coming back. Oh, why? I'm going to somewhere far away. I don't think we will see each other for a very long time. Really? But on days when the wind is still, yet the snow is still dances in the air. I hope you think of that snow as me. When the wind is still, yet the snow dances in the air. I don't really get it, but alright, I will. I'm sure we'll see each other again somewhere. That's just the feeling I get. Yes, I think so too. Until then though, goodbye. Alright, see ya. Looks like you really have gained your own will since being freed from your master. I'm impressed, Fitz, playing the bad guy like that. That was not my intention. I simply believe it's better to have someone to focus one's hatred on than live alone. Endless solitude and hatred lead only to destruction. If someone can stop that from happening, then they should do so. Fitz, what do you mean you saw your former master in that child? I do not know. Let us hurry on. The time for our final battle approaches. Let me change the team because I want to see new combo. Fight then.
ここでは負けられない。できるの。
やるぞ。
Let's see. I choose just one? Ah, it's the same. Very
このくらいな
nice.
ら私でも平気だよ。
Oh gosh. Like it. Oh, I have to fight.
油断しないで。
Valkyries. Oh, this man. Hey, man. Oh, your highness. What on earth is wrong? Cornelius, I have come back because there's something I wish to ask you. Something you wish to ask me? I want you to tell me a tale that you often told me as a child. The tale of the blacksmith who stole the royal Spirit Knight stone. Oh, the tale of the robber smith, you mean? Of course, but what on earth for? If the stone is what that tale really does exist, then I need it. No, your highness, it is simply an old folk tale. It is no truer than the tale of the frog's wordman. It is, but it's not possible that even an old folk tale holds some secret. That nursery rhyme certainly did. Well, I suppose that is true. Very well, I shall recount it briefly. 1,000 years ago, there was a blacksmith who lived in the royal capital. He had inherited his force from his father, but it was not going well. And in the truth, he did not wish to run it at all. He wished only to live alone, away from people and away from everything. One day the blacksmith heard a rumor. This rumor told of a Spirit Knight stone created by the royal family that could grant any wish. From that day on, he spent all his time thinking of it and was unable to concentrate on anything else. He dreamed of making his wish through the stone, of being alone, away from the people and away from everything. Before too long, he plucked up his courage, stuck into the palace and stole it. He escaped into the Archmial ruins and was able to successfully shake off his pursuers, the royal guards. No one knows of its power, of the Spirit Knight helped him to escape, or if it was merely by chance. No one ever saw the blacksmith again after that. Days passed and months passed, and eventually some people stopped searching for him altogether. This was because a rumor spread that anyone who uttered his name inside the ruins would instantly be cursed. Perhaps to this day the blacksmith is still inside the ruins, away from all people and away from everything, simply clutching the royal Spirit Knight stone. Do you think the blacksmith found happiness? Thank you, Cornelius. I remember it now. A tale with a moral, huh? Don't do it, Julian. You mustn't go near the stone. You mustn't. You'll be cursed. Even if that is so, if such stone really does exist, then I think it is a risk worth taking. That is how desperate our situation is now. Well, it can't hurt to give it a try, right? I mean, we're going off information from a story told to little kids, so it might not be true anyway. In fact, it's pretty likely it ain't true. Not you too, old man. Didn't you hear a bit about the curse? We're not scared of a little curse, are we? If you like, you can stay here and wait for us, though. Alright, I'll go. Do you know the name of the blacksmith in the tale, Cornelius? No, I'm afraid I do not. I know he simply as the blacksmith. Yeah, we ain't ever gonna be able to find out the name of some guy from 1,000 years ago. No, wait. Even if we didn't do too well, he had his own forge, right? Yeah, of course, the story said so. Then, ain't there some way we can look that up, find out where his forge was back then? We have to look there ourselves. Go where? I see, yes, of course. What? Where? Yes, right, we can go and look in the ruins of the royal capital. Exactly, you sure are a smart bunch, ain't ya? Oh, what? Time in the royal capital stands still due to the time judge's power, although it was already deserted in the first place, of course. Of course, why did I not think of that? You truly are a wise man, dear. Alright, that's what you mean. Yeah, I was gonna say that, but I thought it was obvious, you know? Give me a break, you are full of it, kid. Cornelius, it is the first time in a long time that I have seen you smile. Well, it brings a smile to an old man's face, Your Highness. You truly have been blessed with wonderful companions. Yes, indeed. Come on, let's go. We need to go find out the name of the blacksmith in the royal capital, right? Yes, let us go to the royal capital. Before we go there, try to kill the sea monster. Wait. Try to avoid the battle, good.
みんな力を貸して。
I need to heal. He's over there.
私の覚悟を見せてあげる。先を急ぎましょう。
I don't wanna fight.
ここでは負けられない。行って。よし。先を急ぎましょう。
Man. Oh, finally! You are the monster slayers, right? I've been waiting for you. Your mission is to eliminate the storm that's been causing havoc near here. Are you ready to go? Yes. Alright, all aboard, all aboard. Oh, I hope you can win. Oops. I can't win.
ここで終わるわけよし
あららららららら。
ここで終わるわ
できるガンガン行こうよ
けよし
Right.
できる
I don't know, use protect.
ガンガン行こ
Luminaire.
うみんなの思
And
い
here, use these gems. Can dive. Can wait. Let's see what we have. Haste. Good. Wow. Setsuna.
ここで終わるわけ
幸せのためにこれで戦えるできるいけるわ
Damn it. Haste. Oh my gosh.
やるぞ力を貸すと
What is doing purification? Luminaire.
みんなの思いを力に
So weak. So weak. Oh, you can do this.
できる
Approach this.
向こう側へ消し止めいけるわ
Setsuna. Aspire.
変のカゴ
And zero butterfly. Really wanna use this. Come on, guys. Return it. Let us use the combo.
いけるわ
Yes. Oh, it's good.
はい
It's
ひらめ
alone with
よし
games is so easy. Let me do this. Let me do Luminaire right now.
の覚悟を見せてあげる できる
Crush this monster.
よし力を貸すとよしここで終わるわ
いけるわみんなの思いを力に
Yes.
はい
Protect.
ガンガン
That's not enough. We'll use wall on her.
力を貸すとし
みんなの幸せのためにこれで戦えるわはい限界を超える
やるぞ
Put a wall on you.
力を貸すとしやるぞここで終わるわやるぞ
Interior, oh, you're so fast. Setsuna, Luminaire.
みんなの思いを力に
have time. I don't have time. I'll try this crazy.
これが私の戦略よ
Better.
手に物はない。
I want to, but I think we don't have. Cancel my attacks.
はい
Need.
仕方ないわ
We gotta try.
ここで終わるわ
できる
け。やるぞ。
Ah, I can't believe you did this. Inspire.
幸せのために
No.
ここで終わるわけだ。よし、
Oh.
力を貸すとし。やるぞ。
But now I don't have. I don't have. Damn it. The meat. Keep calm. Keep calm. On
こ
you,
こで
yes.
終わるわけ
Okay, go. Fire. No, you need to use that.
みんなの幸せのために
だ。やるぞ。
That is so bad.
天の卵
Here. This is James. Bro. We're not attacking. Please let me heal.
いけるよ私の覚悟を見せてあげる
Come on, guys. Let's use a special, please. Come on. Let me use. Go. I did.
はい
Okay. Dun,
無益な戦いは避けたいのだがな。
Is this?
終わりだな。
Yeah. After this, let's try.
みんなの思い力に
Can't use this.
終わりだな。
Okay.
ここでは負けられない
やるぞ。極意を見せてやる。
覚悟せよ。我が槍の前に敵はない。
好きで。
覚悟せよ。
このくらいなら私でも平気だよ
Who's this man?
無益な戦いは避けたいのだがな。
よし。成功は
覚悟せよ。
いけるよ私の覚悟を見せてあげる
よし。冒険に勝てるものはない。終わるわけには。
私の覚悟を見せてあげるみんな大丈夫
With potion. Where? I can open these. Look. I open these. Oh. Gosh. More defense. That's a little weak, but I want. Where is the... Pocket. It's here. Greed's Forge. Here it is. Really? Grinch, so that is the name of the man who stole the Royal Spirit Knight Stone. So if we call out that name in the Archmel ruins, he will appear? You think sounds pretty fishy to me. Are you scared, Kier? What? No, of course not. Why would I be scared? I just don't think we should waste too much time on this. Fine, let's go. Archmel ruins. We call out Grinch, simple, nothing to it. Yeah, he's scared, alright. Oh, guys, go. Luminaire.
私の覚悟を見せてあげる
I don't know.
抵抗は無駄だ。
Oh my gosh. Let me attack, please. Let me attack. Go, Julian. Finish it. My gosh.
みんな大丈夫
That was hard. The save point. My name is Julian. I have a question for you, Grinch the blacksmith. I wish to know where the royal Spirit Knight stone is hidden. Come on, stop it. We are all gonna get cursed. My name is Julian. I have a question for you, Grinch the blacksmith. I wish to know where the royal Spirit Knight stone is hidden. See, no reply. He's in here. Let's just give up. We can't just... Oh, what was that? That is my name. Who calls it? My name is Julian. I'm a descendant of the royal family. A descendant of the royal family. The royal family. The cursed royal family. How I despise the royal family. Oh, spirit of Cringe, the blacksmith, I wish for you to return the royal Spirit Knight stone. I'm not it. I'm no spirit. Okay, let's go. Teleport, please. We are in some weird place again, huh? Like what happened to me before. Except this time it seems we are all here. Looks like we've been sucked into somewhere else inside the ruins. Could this be the Grinch's doing? So Grinch isn't here after all. Not that it is even possible. He's still alive, of course. No, he isn't here. I can sense a human presence. Yes, it appears so. Oh, what? Where is he? That monster is in. You are right, I can sense a human presence from that direction. Aha, thought so. let's go up there. Grinch really did exist. Sadly, he was taken over by the stone. But because of that, he stayed alive here in these ruins. How can someone be taken over by the stone and stay here for 1,000 years too? 1,000 years? For 1,000 years, I have been unable to die and unable to return to my human form. How I hate the royal family. How I love them so. Well, I do know how you figured out that one. You are not the one who stole the royal spirit, now ain't you? Ain't your mother even tell you it was wrong to steal? Away from everyone and away from everything. Looks like you got your wish, doesn't it? Except now we've shown up, so you're not alone anymore. The wrongs of the royal family have brought you great suffering. Will you let me rectify those wrongs? No, the stone is mine. It's mine. Mine. It's no use, Julian. The Spirit Knight took control of him over 1,000 years ago. Even if he can still sense some human presence, he isn't human anymore. There's no way we can bring him back. He exists here eternally. He himself has become the stone, an undying monster. The Spirit Knight has amplified his own greed to the point where it controls him completely. So let's fight. If you want to make up for what happened to him as one of the royals, all you can do now is try to free his spirit. Give him time to fall on your sword then. No, I cannot do that. I have a duty I must fulfill together with you all. Then there is only one solution. Come on. Battle cry. Oh my gosh. Don't. That's it. Where's my... Sweet. Origins. What do I need to do? I need to heal. I'm good. Slow. You can use this slow. Need more. Okay, go use them in there. Oh no, I'm fine. We're fine. Julian, why are you... Okay, jump. Good, battle cry. I don't want to... Okay, use this. I won't be able to use them. Oh, I don't have... My gosh. Heal. Mid. Wait, where? Use one. Oh So slow, come on, Setsuna. I'm dead. I'm dead.
気を引き締めろ。
What can I do? Attack. I don't know what to do attack.
ものはない。
Let me heal, please. No, I'm dead again. Stop. Good. Setsuna, heal. Heal. Now I can move. My gosh, man. I don't have time. To heal again.
私の覚悟を見せてあげる。
It secured him. I won.
行くぞ。
Very nice. What? Okay. Finally my wish has been granted. Away from everyone, away from everything, I can be alone in peace. So he finally got his wish. Inside these ruins, there are no living beings and no dead ones, no humans and no monsters. No soul can attain peace here. So the stone didn't grant wishes after all. It was too powerful, far too powerful for any regular human to control. It can only be used by one who's ready for its power. Yeah, right, the stone itself has done no wrong. I guess it can be used for good or for evil, all depends on whose hands it's in. I shall use this royal spirit night stone. I shall atone for the past mistakes of the royal family. I shall use it to create a new future. You obtain eclipse. Eclipse. But put lightning through here. Where is it? Okay. I don't know what is eclipse, but I'll put here. Not good. I don't want this. Eclipse calls to all enemies. Alright, let's return. Oh, I need to heal. Nope, it's not here. Battle, please. I don't wanna fight.
心してかかれ。
よし。
Whoosh.
大きなものはない。
覚悟せよ。我が槍の前に敵はない。
Level up. Save here.
早く終わらせるぞ。やるぞ。ここで終わるわ
覚悟せよ。
いけるよ。私の覚悟を見せてあげる。
Let me attack.
行は時間が
Ah, shit.
先を急ぐ
Oh, use items. Potion, yeah. Best. No, no, it's true. Okay, guys. Now I will finish the game again, but I'll try to do it in a different way. Once we got through here, there's no turning back. Are you ready? Yes. Alright, let's go. So that's the Dark Samsara. So this is the reason the whole sacrifice ritual started in the first place. That's right, it started everything. This power, it feels like I'm gonna be crushed by its energy, and we are not even close to it yet. What are those? Parts of Dark Samsara. Those just plain old rocks, aren't they? No natural matter can exist in this space. The Dark Samsara's power was broken up into parts in order to seal it away. Now that power is being assimilated back into the being's core. However, it does seem to have finished doing so yet. It would appear so. I can sense power flowing into the Dark Samsara from those strange rocks. Ain't we gonna do something about them? Never mind, the rocks shouldn't be worrying about the monsters itself. No, if we attack the Dark Samsara, it may speed up the assimilation. If that happens, we'll be at a severe disadvantage. Well, whichever one we go for first, we sure as hell better not mess this up. Let's hurry, we don't have much time. Let's get rid of this thing and leave. And Deer is right, this is not the end yet. Damn, lighten up once this is over. I'm having a nice long rest. I will. Don't worry, Feeds. There are plenty of time to think of something later. Come on, let's get going. We don't have much time. Whichever one we start from, I know we'll be alright. Then right we will. I shall give this battle my all. I'm ready. We'll get through this together, everyone. use the physical. Try to do this. Finally. Oh, that's strange. My body won't stop shaking. I too. This sheer scale of his magical energy must be making our bodies tremble on their own accord. Yeah, me too. To be honest, I feel like the shadow is about to make a run for it. And dear, don't any of you die. Yeah, how like you, and dear. Yeah, you ain't a bad guy after all. There are still so many things I want to do. I'm not kicking the bucket now. The vile foul names of my kingdom, destroyer of my homeland. To find the true meaning behind those tears, that is why I'm here. Looks like it's finally time. For the sake of all those who give their lives as sacrifices, we must put an end to this. Damn right, let's do this. Come on, bring it on.
守るために私は戦う。はい。
Okay, you first thing protect.
ガン
やるぞ。
We will go with Battle
こ
Cry.
こで終わるわ
Now we need to use our Cope de Grace.
戦いの流れを作る。
はい。
Beast.
限界を超える
やるぞ。
I need to be fast here.
力を。よし。
できる。
Come on.
礼儀を
やるぞ。
Who is this?
栄光は無駄だ。
My gosh, so strong.
よし。
Setsuna. Use Luminaire.
私の覚悟を見せてあげる。
力を貸すと。
できるの。
Let's
ガンガン。
よし。力を。
はい。
よし。
戦いの流れを作る。
まだ
gosh.
終わるわけには。
はい。 仕
Setsuna.
方ないわね。こんなはずでは。天の加護。これでできるの。
So strong.
ガンガン行くわよ。私の覚悟を見せてあげる。はい。
やるぞ。
Meat.
仕方ないわね。
ここで終わ
いけるよ。はい。
りよし。
Attack with that.
連携してはい。
よし。冒険に強いものはない。
Oh, perfect.
天の加護。できるわ。時に一度まるか。ひらめき。
You heal.
よし。
Refresh.
ここで終わります。
私の覚悟を見せてあげる。限界を超える力を。
やるぞ。冒険に強いものはない。
Oh, that was good.
はい。
I can win. Oh, damn it.
すべてを断ち切る。
So weak.
いけるよ。私の覚悟を見せてあげる。
よし。
できるわ。
ここで終わります。
ひらめき。
Yeah. Me time. Oh, perfect.
天の加
Dude,
護。
that'll fly.
こ
Dash.
こで終わります。
Okay, you go and do your attack. I need to.
平和は消し止める。
Need to heal, please. Please. Let me heal.
いけるよ。みんなの思いさらに。はい。
よし。
Meat.
本当の力を見せてあげるわ。
力を
Can we use that now? No. Fire, new set, new attack.
ひらめき。
抵抗は無駄だ。
What?
はい。
It's dying. It's dying.
ひらめき。
But we can win.
よし。
Oh, that was perfect. The normal attack is beautiful and dear.
みんなの幸せのために
できる。
Who's this crazy?
全てを断ち切る。
Yeah, but that was good.
やるぞ。冒険に勝るものはない。
できる。
But do a normal thing. It's not to her.
天の加護を
Come on, let's use this. I'm fine. I'm fine.
ここで終わり
はい。
Time.
ます。やるぞ。
Now, guys. Beautiful. You're fine. You're fine.
はい。
This.
向こう側へ消し止め。
やるぞ。
You can use your chances.
すべてに終焉を。そして始まりを。
I don't like Genesis. So weak.
いけるよ
Oh my gosh, what is happening? Fine.
みんなの思いを力に
できる。
Die now. Oh. No, not yet. No, not yet.
やるぞ。
Don't cry.
力を。
できる。
No, it's now. It's now. It's now. Come on.
やるぞ。
Whoa. Oh. I have all of this.
よし。成功は無駄だ。
いけるよみんなの幸せのために
できる。ひらめき。
Yeah, better cry.
力を。やるぞ。
Go guys. I don't have this. Just let me there.
私の覚悟を見せてあげる
向こう側へ消し止め。
ものはない。よし。僕は許されない。
What's wrong, Setsuna? You should be happy. We won. At the very last moment, it was as if something was reaching out to me. What do you mean? It was like a feeling of intense rage and intense sorrow. And they were definitely human emotions. Atirna? Long ago, long even before the Dark Samsara was created, all humans possess powerful magical energy. But at some point their magical energy started to decline, and eventually it was almost gone completely. People around the world conducted research into how to prevent it from disappearing completely. Although most of them came up with nothing, one kingdom produced striking results. It was the kingdom that once stood here, the kingdom of the Julian ancestor. but the kingdom's researchers were a little too brilliant and they went too far. They came up with a horrific way of maintaining a supply of magical energy, a method of extracting it from living beings. As a result, most beings that possess magical energy were using it in experiments. That's terrible. I never heard anything so selfish. Then one day, an innocent youth who possessed immense magical energy arrived in the royal capital. He volunteered to help with their research in order to save the world from its predicament. Using Spirit Knight, they amplified his magical energy and extracted it. Then they repeated the process over and over again, but then his magical energy began to amplify indefinitely and quickly spiraled out of their control. Unable to contain his vast hand-painting magical energy, the youth was destroyed. He became a mass of ever-grow energy. You don't mean that youth was the thing we defeated just now? So the hatred channeled into me through the monster blood was his hatred. The sorrow I felt came from my master's human feelings of sorrow. This can't be true. The time judge used all the Spirit Knight she'd been researching in order to seal it away. The kingdom was destroyed, but the entire world narrowly avoided complete ruin. As a result, though, the time judge became unable to move from here. So in order to maintain her life force and magical energy, she asked for sacrifices. That's right, it was a tough decision to make, but in order to keep the creature sealed away and protect the world, she had no choice. There was no other way. So the root of all this was the greed of humans, desperate to regain their magical energy. Because of that greed, my kingdom perished and the sacrificial rites became necessary. Humanity suffered at the hands of the monsters, and the world was unable to advance into the future. We continue to play out the past over and over again, struck in a constant stalemate. What foolishness, what complete and utter foolishness. Well, it's over now. We have to look towards the future. That light just now, was that? So the dark samsara is still alive. Strange, I cannot sense its presence. We're not going to sense it, no matter how hard you try. It's no longer here, I mean, no longer in this world. Then, surely there is no problem. No, there's a big problem. Escape it to the past. It's planning on changing the flow of time. Escape it to the past, what do you mean? The dark samsara set itself back in time. Managed to avoid the effects of time being wound back over and over again. It learned it, it evolved. Then there is no way for us to follow after it. None at all. The space-time Spirit Knight disappeared along with the time judge. There are no way to go back to the past. This is the end. It's starting to collapse. With the dark samsara gone, the space is vanishing. Damn it. Ain't there some sort of way we came so far? Huh? So now the world shall fall into eternal darkness. Damn it, where did we go wrong? We did everything we could and it still wasn't enough. Traveling across time, how is that even possible? Looks like we are out of options. can sense it. Disaster has begun. This is the worst possible outcome. The end has begun. What do you want to do? The world has just started moving towards the future. I don't want it to end now. I don't want to give up. Tell me something, Atirna. How did Dark Sansara send itself back in time? The time judge space-time spirit knight's gone, isn't it? Powerful or highly emotionally charged magic is said to leave behind a trail in space-time. The trail is a record of the magic used and also of its users' memories. It stays fixed in space. Time being repeatedly would back must have left behind a very powerful trail of magical energy, and now the Dark Sansara has followed it back through time. Can we follow it as well then? No, not just anyone can sense it. Even I don't have any idea how to do that. Alright. And dear? Can you see then? See what? I never ever thought twice about them before either. These wavering rings of light in front of us. It seems we are the only ones who can see them. Rings of light? You mean you can see it? You can see the trail of magical energy? These rings of light were there throughout our journey, as if guiding us on our way. Now I understand why. They are a record of all our journeys together. A record of our determination, of our steps towards the future. How many times did we repeat this journey? How many times did we fail? But no matter what, we always ended up together again. Here we are after all. That's because the rings of light always brought us together. No matter where you are, I could always sense everyone's presence. And dear? So you and dear have been able to see it all this time. Maybe you two really will be able to follow after him. Really? The trail is a record of magic used and also of its users' memories. If there is a trail here, they should be able to travel across the time like the Dark Samsara did. It will probably require an incredible amount of magical energy to do so. But I'll do it. I know I can do it. I'll send you back in time. I believe in you, Atirna. I'm ready. I've been ready all along. And dear, will you come with me? Let me see if I choose this. I was planning on going alone. We made a promise, right? You said you'd see me there safely. So I'm going to do the same for you until the very last moment. I'm coming too. I'm coming with you, and dear. Looks like we are going to have us to stake everything on this too. We need to hurry before all hope disappears. I'm giving all my remaining magical energy to you too. I'm sorry to be bothering you with this load right at the very end. You must return no matter what. Please go. Go to him. I'm gonna use every last ounce of my magical energy. And we're gonna send Endir and Setsuna into the past. Endir, take care of Setsuna. Setsuna and Deer. I'm proud to have spent my final journey together with the two of you. This is... Are we in the past? I don't know. But I can sense it. I can sense him. Let's go after him. Welcome, traveler. I'm Haishin. I live here in this village. Beautiful scenery, warm people. It's a wonderful place, this village. Please stay as long as you like. Something the matter? Oh no, nothing. You're not worried about the monsters, are you? If so, there's no need to fear. I shall protect everyone, even if it costs me my life. How unusual to see this many outsiders, though. Oh, sorry, I saw a figure by the fallen snow monument earlier, you see? Go there. Oh. You don't mean have you returned to your human form? Human? Human form? Your emotions were channeled into someone else and he cried. So why? Why can't you remember those feelings? Cry. This is waste of time. Please, just a little more. He's been suffering all this time. He's like the time judge. I cried. Help, help, stop. Cried with anger, cried with hatred. I will. I will. Never forgive humans. It is in our destiny. He was once human too, and he hasn't done anything wrong. People exploited his love and kindness. They used him. He has committed no sin, so why must we defeat him? And dear,
戦かる者は滅するのみ。やるぞ。
僕は誰だった？
who was I?
極意を見せてやる。
僕は
He's not dead. Am I a freak?
抵抗は無駄だ。終わりだな。
Finish him off. It's alright. It's alright. Oh. Are you really you? Yes, this is my own will. I want to be close to him. I want to make up for all the time he's lost. He must have been so lonely, all alone like that. And dear, please destroy my body. I shall fulfill my final duty as sacrifice. And dear, I'm glad I met you. Bring your sword. The same thing, it doesn't matter. Thank you. What's the What's wrong, Cap? I'll bet most people haven't noticed a thing. Notice what? Nij and the others, they did it. Alright guys, that's it. I've beat the game again. I hope that you enjoy it. Thanks for watching and bye bye.